Hello and good morning, guys. 7 a.m. in the morning. It's 7 degrees Celsius, freezing cold. My hands are cold. My shaved head is also feeling little bit of winter impact here. I just did 5 km running in the countryside here. I'm in Sonipat today, and weather is really great with 7 degrees, although it is quite cold, but after 1 or 2 kilometers of running you really feel amazing. So I'm just feeling a little warmer after 5 km. Now we'll be finishing off with my morning warm-up and stretching, because once you run, make sure that you actually do a warm-up and stretching, so that you don't have a risk of any cramps or any other problem that might occur in future. So we'll be doing a morning warm-up, and we'll share some of the things with you in terms of how to do it. So let's go for it. So let's do little warm-up or the stretching to finish the workout part. So I've done first part in terms of warm-up in the morning, second part 5k run, and the third part is now in terms of the stretching out to complete the run in the morning. I'm done for the warm-up for the day. Feels really great in the 7 degrees doing a running and then watching the sunrise. Mist all over getting disappeared slowly with the sunrise. It's really an amazing experience. I would strongly recommend to each one of you to start running, make it part of your life. You will never regret it. Cheers. I've been doing running for last almost around 11 years now. Started back in 2007 with a very small step of making some workout as part of my life, and started with a small walk. So it started on a morning walk for around half an hour, and then finishing off the workout. Immediately after a couple of days I got bored with the walk, because it was not really helping me feel really great. So I slowly started taking steps towards running. So I started with as less as 100 meters of run, and trust me guys, my lungs were literally in my mouth, and I was running out of breath every now and then. So started with a very small step, 100 meters, then slowly in a week's time I moved to 200, then 500 meters, and then 1 kilometer, and then after that I took breaks. Let's say after 1 kilometer I took a break for 2 minutes and then started again. So that was the kind of thing. Started with the baby steps, and in 2 years of practice I reached a situation where I could run first marathon in 2009. Which was Airtel Delhi half marathon. After that there was no looking back, and really did multiple marathons, starting from Delhi, Mumbai marathons, with cross countries done in Chandigarh, Panchkula, Gurgaon, and then the difficult uphill and downhill in Shimla, which was really a challenging task for me, but I could do it, and that's what the running made me. From the moment when I was running 100 meters and to 21k, that too completing in less than 2 hours was really a great motivation for me. Running not only helps you really maintain the physical strength, but also helps you be mentally stronger and feel really happy and blissful all the time. I personally experienced the change that happened to me from 2007 onwards, and I never regretted, making running as part of my workout. I've done gym, I've done cycling, I've done swimming, I've done multiple trekkings, I've gone outdoor for many other activities like badminton, tennis, and cricket. But trust me, nothing can beat running. And so I really suggest that. Go for running. It will make you feel really refreshed and rejuvenated. Make a best blend of everything. So if you stick to running all the time, you might feel little tired. So for example, when I do 5k or 10k on any of the day, 5k is still manageable for me, but 10k whenever I do, I make sure that I take a break for at least 2 days, or I add cycling or maybe badminton in between, so that I could compensate, because it is not only the energies that you lose, but you end up really stretching your body to a level where you don't need to. You do half marathons. I've been doing half marathons, but trust me, if you ask me to do half marathons every day, it's not worth, and it's not possible for body also. So do 5k, 7k, whatever your body permits, and make it part of the life. It will really help you come out of the health issues, be happy, and really make best out of what you have, irrespective of weather conditions, location, or any situation. I make sure that I go out and hit the road, and this has not happened just for the sake of doing it, because I believe in it, and it has really benefited. So even for last couple of days I have infection in my stomach, but I make sure that I beat that pain and hit the road. So today also getting up 5:30 a.m. in the morning was really difficult, because it's a cozy morning. It's 7 degrees, and you feel like sleeping for late hours in the morning, and get up and have a tea. But once I think of running and hitting the road, that I think makes me get up from any situation. So be it summers, winters, monsoon, rain, snow, or winters like this where it is 7 degrees and I'm freezing cold, and my shaved head also is asking for some break, but still I feel happy. I feel really blessed with the running, with the kind of rejuvenation and refreshed feeling I get after the running. So it's really great. Consider this. This could be really a life-changing step for anyone, because for me it has done that way. My 2007, when I started, this did not start just for the sake of starting it, or I saw a few people running and it felt cool, because I had some issues in terms of the breathing. So I felt a little uncomfortable for a couple of days, and then did an introspection. So decided that rather than going to a doctor and having pills and becoming a victim of all these things, I said, let me go out and hit the road and try something different, try something new. And after that, there's no looking back. So I don't even feel that for last 11 years I never come across the same problem. Rather, my immunity has become stronger. So for last 11 years, with God's grace, I've never faced a situation wherein I'm not well and I'm not able to go out. Whenever I'm not able to go out is because of my hectic time schedule. Otherwise, there's no issue in terms of not being able to do running or having a regret. The only problem I faced with the running once was back in 2012 when I did Shimla half marathon, and it was quite a tough. I have not come across that kind of condition, although I hail from Himachal, and I've seen high altitude locations, and even my hometown is at quite a high altitude, but running at a quite high altitude like Shimla was really a challenge in terms of oxygen levels. So oxygen levels were really low, and on above that was that it was uphill like this and downhill like this. So a lot of people from even abroad had come to participate in the marathon. So I really felt happy that we have events wherein people come from abroad and participate. To be honest, I really loved the experience in terms of going uphill and downhill. But sooner I realized that with the downhill run, I have injured my left knee. and that was something was not a great thing to happen with my running, and that slowed down my pace not only for 2012, for almost around 3 years after that. But that does not mean, or that really was not the situation that I stopped running completely. So I was still running, but I had to stop participating in long marathons, like half marathons. I had to stop for a few years. Till 2014, I think I did not participate in any other marathon because my left knee was still recovering, and even today, till date, I feel the pain a little bit whenever I go in the extreme winters and run there. So my left knee still creates a little bit of trouble, but that has not stopped or stopped my running. My spirits still remain high because I believe in it, and I've been living running. I've been really sustaining myself because of the running, and feel really happy to adopt the running. So my humble request to each one out you, please do consider this, and it will really help you to regain the healthy lifestyle and happy work culture and society around. This is the real motivation of getting up early in the morning and um, hitting the road, is to see a mesmerizing sunrise. I really love the sunrise in any of the place. So just sunrises behind me, I just showed you in the screen there. It's really amazing, and it feels really good to be out on the road and experience the morning really well. This is the what do you call, the bonus of coming out and hitting the road, do a run and experience these kind of small things, and make really, it makes me happy. So cheers guys, signing off for the day. Good day.